All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Breaking news. Nigeria and Cameroon suspend oil production as Biafra forces intensify actions in Bakassi Peninsula. Here are the news in details. One of the armed wing of the Biafra in Bakassi Peninsula, known as Biafra Dragon Fighter Marine, are currently doing wonders in that very area of Biafra land as I'm speaking to you right now, as Cameroonian government has suspended maritime trade oil activities in that very area of Biafra land, beg the zoo government to help them fight the Biafra forces in Bakassi Peninsula. So I don't want to talk too much. Let us first of all read the news as it has been reported by the Sunrise Daily TV, which is owned by the leader of the Biafra Nations League in Bakassi Peninsula. Now, according to the publication says, Cameroonian government suspends maritime trade oil activities as Biafra loyalists abduct a Dabato division officer. I might even go ahead to play you the videos because there are some video clips you would like to watch. So if time permits me, before the end of this very broadcast, I might go ahead to play these videos for you. So you have to pay attention, stick around till the very end of this very broadcast because honor bottle, my people. According to them, begs Nigeria government for intervention. How can you beg the zoo for intervention when they are dealing with the bigger issues at hand? They are dealing with a bigger issue at hand because in the hinterland, they have not been able to, deal with other, fighters in the hinterland, and you want them to come and deal with them in the maritime borders. You are joking. Now, following escalated violence and pro-Biafra separatist attacks, trade and maritime traffic between Cameroon and Nigeria nosedived this week after a Cameroonian state governor ordered a temporary trade ban Wednesday in Bakassi Peninsula in response to the abduction of two officials from the area. Cameroon reports about 35% of Nigeria petroleum products and basic commodities imported by Cameroon pass through the peninsula. Nigeria also depends on Bakassi for most of its cocoa and fish imports from Cameroon. You see, if you get by anybody who is not supporting the Biafra government in exile, you are finished. You are finished. Because this is one of the achievements of this very present government of Biafra. Making sure that Biafra forces intensify activities and actions in Bakassi Peninsula. Making sure that neither Nigerian forces or Cameroonian forces have stronghold in Bakassi Peninsula. Because that is where the zoo blockaded Biafra and blockaded any, kind of food import or supply to Biafrans and Biafran children between 1967 to 1970 that made Kwachoko malnutrition to finish over 3 million Biafran children within 30 months. I'm telling you. So one of the biggest achievements, in case you don't know, let me remind you now, one of the biggest achievements of this government is to make sure that the Biafran forces in Bakassi Peninsula is well equipped and the collaboration is there, collaborating with the forces in the hinterland and the government itself to make sure that we take charge in Bakassi Peninsula, that the zoo and Cameroon do not have stronghold in that very area. And as you can see, as a matter of fact, we are now using it against both the zoo and the Cameroon, that they can no longer import, be it crude oil, cocoa, or fish from that very axis. Airborne to Biafra Republic Government in Exile, airborne to Biafra Dragon Fighter Marine airborne to the, of course, Biafra Nations League. Now, on Wednesday, Bernard Okalia Bilai, governor of Cameroon's southwest region, ordered the suspension of trade and maritime activity with Nigeria in the peninsula because suspected gunmen from Nigeria, believed to be Biafra loyalists, abducted Roland Ewane, the divisional officer DO of the Idabato district. Ewane was abducted alongside Ismael Etongo, an Idabato district council staff member, and taken to Nigeria in a speedboat, Bilai said. Merchants say Cameroon has deployed troops to enforce tax payment, something that Cameroon officials deny. Cameroon say it has written to Nigeria authorities to help secure the release of the two abducted officials. Joseph Vincent Ntuda Ebode, an expert on international security at the University of Yaoundé at Yaoundé SOA, told VOA by telephone that it would be helpful if merchants pay taxes to the Cameroonian government. You see, somebody was somewhere in Abuja with another idiot in Yaoundé, Cameroon, deciding the fate of the Biafran people who are located in Bakassi Peninsula. And you think that we will just fold our arms and watch that kind of impunity thrive in our land? It is not possible. It is impossible for such nonsense to happen. I'm telling you, whether they like it or not, Bakassi Peninsula remains Biafra territory, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing, the zoo or Cameroon terrorist government and the terrorist forces of Cameroon will do about it. Absolutely nothing. I'm telling you. Now let me use this opportunity to play a few video clips for you before the end of the broadcast. Thank you, my people. As you watch the video, and make it go viral.
Shooting, they broke last night by 2 o'clock. The GO of Idabato, Mr. Ewane Roland, and one of his collaborators, Etongo Ismael, working with the Idabato Council, they were kidnapped by gunmen who came in their numbers, well equipped. They were shooting. They broke the residence of the GO and arrested him and ran away by the sea. Immediately, the forces of law and order deployed their patrols on the sea, but without any success. We are still patrolling around the sea in the Bakassi area. We are in contact with the neighboring authorities of Nigeria. We are sensitizing everybody if they can have some information. But the situation as far as security is concerned is under control because the gunmen cannot face our forces of law. They did it in less than 20 minutes and they ran away. They targeted the GO and they succeeded, but the rest of the population is going about their activities. It is true that the fact that the GO is kidnapped, being the representative of the state, the symbol of the republic, it's a bit traumatizing and disturbing. But we're inviting the rest of the population and the rest of the forces of law and administrative authority and all the officials elected to remain vigilant, because information is the first weapon to fight terrorism.
The Southwest region, investigations have been concluded, and it is now clear that the divisional officer for Idabato subdivision in the Indian division of the Southwest region, Ewane Roland, was kidnapped October 1 by Nigerians and taken to that country. A mafia masterminded and sponsored by some Nigeria economic operators, their way to silence this authority who has been after them to pay taxes to the state of Cameroon.